The trees weren't lying. So it's you. Seems like they chose wisely this time. Lost? You do not remember what happened, do you? I see. Your peers, they... Oh, so you do remember something. A feast. Food, drinks, music, laughter, and then... I'm sure it was a great deal of sadness, indeed. Tears, cries. You pushed towards the forest, deep into the woods. Your feet bringing you here, to me. Do you not get it yet, mortal? You are my offering, your people. They sacrificed you to me, the Snow Maiden. Why? To appease me, to hope for a more clement winter, as I am the one that brings snow and storm to your land, cold and death, destroy your crops and food supplies, make you shiver in your bed at night. But I can also be clement, kind and beautiful, like a nice winter morning under the sun, peaceful and quiet, loving and caring. What you see of me will only depend on your will to obey and your loyalty. Try to run away, and you will know my wrath, and so will your people. And I do not think they have another one of you to spare. Now come, our home awaits. You cannot walk, can you? Too cold. My apologies. Here, take my hand. Do not fear. Remember, I am but kindness if you follow the rules. Good. Now close your eyes and whatever happens, do not let go. Open your eyes. This is my home. Yes, our home from now on. Here, come closer to the fire and take this. I'll prepare some tea. What will happen to you now? Do you not know? You are to become my companion. I've been longing for one for so long. Spending winters all alone can be quite difficult at times, even to me. What am I? Some call me Снегурочка, others Snow Maiden. Some fear me, think I will enter their homes, freeze them to death, take their children and bring them to my father. Others see me as a folktale character, the daughter of Maroska, Father Frost. Nice, beautiful, shy and sweet. Your people, they feared me, or they were just desperate enough to believe in me again and... No, they didn't sacrifice you per se. They offered you to me. I am no Rusalka, no Lieshi. One is a charming, beautiful, deadly creature who would bring you to the bank of a frozen river and have you follow her underwater. You'll be freezing almost immediately and devoured in seconds. The other, a strange-looking creature, part human, part tree, living in the deepest, darkest parts of the forest, the guardian of the woods, dangerous, hungry, especially at this time of year. So, all things considered, you're better off with me. Ah, here, your tea. Careful, it's hot. Does it feel nice? Me? No, I mean, I can drink tea, but I do not feel cold nor warmth, so it wouldn't make a difference. How is it possible? Well, it just is. Just like you're here now, just like I need you. Sometimes there's no explanation for events happening in one's life. They just happen. And one needs to make do. Don't get me wrong. You being here is a blessing, if I can say so. As I said, I've been waiting for so long. What if it was someone else? It was meant to be you. Truth be told, I've seen you in the forest before, but you didn't see me. Well, you saw a bit of me, my creations. Snow, frost on the windows like intricate drawings, frozen rivers and lakes. This is all my doing. My job to make sure winter arrives and stays for as long as nature needs to rest. And I tried my hardest to make it as beautiful as possible to impress you, if you will. Do you really believe you've drunk too much? No. This is real. This is really happening. How? Some things do not have an explanation. In our situation, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Stories are passed down generations, some as old as humanity itself. Gods are created, creatures are born from tales and speech. And because they are told and told again, they become somewhat real, indeed. And so, here I am, not what I used to be, only the shadow of an older, more powerful deity. But with time, even stories fade, unfortunately. Will I disappear one day? Maybe? If my tale isn't told anymore, if there is no place for winter, then yes, probably. But I reckon we still have time before any of it happens. After all, there'll always be someone to believe, some old superstition to be passed down from one generation to another. I will weaken, that's for sure, but until then, I will make the most of it. But look at me, talking and talking. You must be hungry. I've prepared some cake and biscuits for your arrival. Here, I'm sure it'd go nicely with your tea. Kind, me? Of course. What did you expect? I mean, I can see how it may seem strange to you, but we're not all bad. We are, when it's needed, just like any mortal would, I presume. Why was I following you in the forest? Um, I've always been fascinated by your kind. You come and go in the blink of an eye, and yet you're full of life. Happy, sad, warm, cold. You feel a range of emotions that I wish I could feel and share with someone. Oh no, I can feel. It's just maybe not to your extent. And as time goes by and loneliness takes root in my existence, the colder I am, the deadlier too. Hence the harsh winters you went through these past few years. And there's only one thing that can warm my heart and my spirit and make me as gentle as a lamb. Love. This is why you are here, to try and appease me, to try and make this feeling come up in me again, to try and warm my days and my spirit. What will happen now? Well, first and foremost, winters will be gentler and gentler, sweeter and sweeter. No more storms, no more icy rains. Your people will be saved. But not only that, you will also live here with me. You will always have the best food on the table, the best drinks. You will be dressed like a king, rich like an emperor. You will ride the best horse known to mankind. You will travel the land with me, accompany me wherever I go, meet creatures you never dreamed of, never knew existed. If you ask me, that's a life most would kill for. That is, if you follow the rules. What will happen if you don't? You will be cast away from this place, never to return. You will be lost in eternal frost, in a forest so thick, so dark, you'll never get to see the light of day ever again. As for your people, they will know my wrath for sending me the wrong gift, and no amount of offerings or sacrifices will ever quench my rage. But I am sure this will never need to happen, right? Am I happy with the situation? I never really ask myself this question, ever. I am, yes. Imagine how boring my life can be. Winter after winter, always alone-ish. The trees are nice and are very good listeners, but they cannot give me what you can. A real companionship, discussions by the fire, laughter, games, travels, a soothing presence in my cold, cold life. Sometimes I wish I was mortal too. This is probably why I'm spying on you from time to time, because I want to imagine myself amongst you. A life full of wonders and tragedies, not something set in stone. Some of you envy us, but there's nothing to envy here. Year after year, we repeat the same task that has been given to us, over and over again. There's no joy in it. Not really, at least. This This is where you come in, to give meaning to my never-ending, repetitive life. You are the gift I've been waiting for all these years. And I hope this experience will be as lovely to you as it will be to me.